Fall is over. It's getting colder and dark at like 4 p.m., but it's not all a frozen doom and gloom, especially if you live somewhere warm. Winter is one of the best seasons for you to show off your style, and I got you guys covered with 10 winter wardrobe essentials to have you looking your absolute best, starting right now. Number 1, the Carhartt Full Swing Jacket. This has to be one of the best medium weight jackets out there on the market right now. If you're into work wear or you work in the trades, everybody knows Carhartt makes excellent quality work wear clothing, and that's taken over the fashion space a little bit these past few years. And the Full Swing Jacket's one of my absolute favorites because it's not as stiff as other Carhartt variants. They have tons of pocket space, and your front pockets have a fleece lining to keep you warm. I love this jacket so much because it serves as a great midweight jacket for fall, early and late winter, and even early spring depending on where you live. I love the little details on the collar, and this is something that you can pick up that is reasonably priced at around $200 to $250. I'll leave an Amazon link to it in the description. This is one of my favorites, and I've been wearing it for the past few months. Number 2 to 3, crew necks, hoodies, joggers, base layers. Sweats serve as the perfect base layer when it comes to cold weather fashion. Whether you're kicking it around the house, doing something super casual, or out on a hike, they are essential. Which brings me to today's video sponsor and a brand I've wanted to work with ever since I started YouTube. Essentials. I wore tons of sweat and sweatsuits in my life, everything from high-end, low-end, and everything in between, but nothing comes close to the comfort, the quality, and the color palettes used by Essentials. Their stuff feels like you're buying from a super expensive high-end luxury brand, but at a fraction of the price. The fit for their hoodies and crew necks run a little bit on the looser side, but this is not just regular boxy oversized. They were super smart and added some strategic tailoring to it to create a great fitting oversized silhouette that I am a huge fan of. Even their cargo joggers fit me great, and this is actually the first time I've managed to actually get something from their brand because they always sell out. Even though I'm a little bit on the shorter side, it still fits me quite well at 5 foot. I can pair these with a great pair of boots or sneakers, and those little rolls at the bottom don't bother me so much. They add a great detail to the outfit, in my opinion. And guys, Essentials is having their biggest sale to date right now this Saturday, November 27th. Everything is up to 50% off. Plus, you're going to get a free crew neck, men's or women's, for every $200 you spend. So that can make a nice little stocking stuffer or Christmas present for someone. But it doesn't stop there. You guys are going to get an additional 10% off. That's on top of the 50% just using a code GeorgeP. But it doesn't end there. If any of you guys are in New York City, they have partnered with OA, so your orders can be delivered the same day. This is crazy. You guys know that if you ever try to get something, if you wait, they sell out immediately. So you better act fast. And remember to use my code GeorgeP for an additional 10% off. 4 and 5. Puffer vests and puffer jackets. When it comes to layering, puffer vests and jackets have been my go-to these past few years. Puffer vests are a great alternative to your heavy full-on puffer jackets. Maybe something like the Carhartt in Point 1 is going to be your winter jacket, but this is a great alternative if it's not super cold in your area. One of my favorite puffer vests is the North Face Nuptse. You can pick it up used on Grail for around $100 and around $250 brand new. I love this. It's super bulky, it's warm, it feels very cozy. But even if this is a little too much for you, you can play around with different materials. You can either go with your classic puffer, you can go with fleece, and you can play around with the thickness depending on your environment. You can get a great thing to layer on hoodies, turtlenecks, sweats, you name it. If you live somewhere where it's already freezing, you're definitely going to need a full-on puffer jacket, in my opinion, for December, January, and February, and for winter years to come. One of my favorites has been this recent pickup of mine, the North Face Himalayan collection. This colorway was brand new. I picked it up the day I saw it. I saw it on Ascends. I got in my car, I drove to Sporting Life, I picked it up for around $450, and I love the color palette. It's super neutral. It can go with everything you want to wear. It complements my skin tone, and I like to mix it up because your classic winter jackets are always darker colors. It's already dark. It's dark at 4 p.m. I don't need darker colors, especially for my winter jacket. I love it. It's 70% down content. They use waterfowl feathers, which keeps the jacket super warm, yet relatively lightweight, and you won't sweat in it when you wear it inside. 6 and 7, leather boots and leather Chelsea boots. Now, this should be a no-brainer when it comes to your winter fashion, but I'm explaining myself anyway. One of my favorite boots when it comes to casual winter style are the Doc Marten 1460 Smooth. They're super affordable, around $220. They are decent quality, but the biggest drawback is that you do need a PhD and 2 to 3 weeks to learn how to break these in properly. But when you do, it's super rewarding because then the boots actually become very comfortable to wear. The leather develops a nice character. They're going to be waterproof because they rubberize the outside, and this is great for your casual style. The second option is black leather Chelsea boots. Now, if anybody's telling you that Chelsea boots are dead and out of style, they are surely mistaken. They haven't done their research and seen that there are still tons of great options out there that is not just that classic suede and bluntstone style. This, you have to look to a bit more high-end and designer brands, but if you want a quality formal boot that's going to last you for a few years, spending the extra bucks is a great option if you can. This brings me to one of my new favorite pickups, the Saint Laurent Jodhpur Chelsea boot. I picked this up on Grail for around $500 brand new, and it retails for around $13.20. It's authenticated and everything. I have the authentication card, and this is my favorite because the quality of the leather is obviously there. You add a little bit of mink oil to it, you make them shine, you hydrate the leather, they will last you a while. I love the harness style. It really adds a bit of character to it. It's super classy, and you can find tons of great options out there that suit your style. Maybe you want to be extra. Maybe you want to get the Margiela split toes. Maybe you want something with a little bit of metal around the toe. There's definitely still great options out there. You just need to look a little bit deeper and not just what's been super trendy and in your face the past few years. Number 8, hat. Find yourself a great hat that will keep your head warm. I recommend going with just neutral colors, keep it simple, or if you want to step it out, something that will nicely complement your skin tone. This off-white, beige-ish hat I found on Amazon for $20. I like it, keeps my head warm, and it hides my hairline on days where I'm not feeling as confident. Number 9, sunglasses. Now, this should be a no-brainer. You probably have sunglasses that you wear spring and summer fashion, but we only tend to associate sunglasses with warm beach-like weather. But have you ever seen how bright it can be on a clear, snowy day? Snow looking right back at you, bright as heck. That's why I have a nice pair of sunglasses there, and I swear to you, it will change your perception on sunny winter days. If you're a guy who wears prescription glasses like myself, definitely if you're picking up new prescription glasses for the holiday season, get yourself a transitional frame so you have the 2-in-1, your prescription lenses and your sunglasses when you come out into the sunlight to transition. It's the best bang for your buck. My 10th winter essential is to add some jewelry to your outfits. Wearing jewelry always makes your outfits look better, you feel better, and you treat yourself like the king you are. So don't forget to do that. And there you guys have it, my 10 winter wardrobe essentials to have you look at warm, cozy, drippy, and handsome like the king you are these cold months. Big thank you to Essentials for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to use code GeorgeP to get an additional 10% off whatever you pick up from Essentials this Saturday with their biggest sale ever. And that's on top of the additional 50%. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Peace.